Oh, nice to be footing back. Oh, excuse me. That's not how I usually sneeze, though. When I usually sneeze, it sounds like I'm coughing. I was just watching the last few minutes, because it's like 2:58 in the morning, of The Karate Kid Part 3. Such a great movie, by the way, because of how Mr. Miyagi had to train, Daniel-san about, just basically taking care of the bonsais and trying to fight against that damn guy that wants to get, what's his name? John's business back? I forgot his name. That damn asshole. I've not seen this movie in a long time, and it's a classic. So, I don't want to show much because I'll get copyright. Before I get started on a little fun review, I just want to share this movie because it's just, it's so inspiring. And, yep, fuck you, whatever his name is. And now he's getting a temper tantrum. Okay. That's adorable. The way he actually hugs Miyagi. That was so cute. Oh, man, I hate when they had to end a movie. Like, well, I'm glad they did, but I'd like to see what actually happened between him and the girl, of course. It's kind of funny because the girl was 17 and he was like, they 28. But, I mean, they were just like kissing, whatever, not like a sex scene. Oh, and it's hard to explain it. That's beautiful. Sorry about that. Just had to share that. And The Walking Dead will be coming on next. The end. Sorry about that. In a way, okay, sorry about that. I wanted to do a little review on how I've been watching so far of this date on episode 247 and 8 that I just finished of One Piece of the Water 7 arc. And I just say, this is one of my favorite arcs so far, and if you're basically new here, my name is Deon, I like dogs, and welcome. It's just be me just talking about, like, what I actually have learned, while I actually would get episode 247 uploaded, because I did a mistake that I actually did turn up I forgot to put the volume on mute for the episode I was reacted to for 247, and basically, YouTube actually detected that as copyright and they blocked it. So, that's a downside. But other than that, I could upload One Piece episodes no problem. At least, basically, the older ones so far. So, let's actually get into the topic. Water 7 arc is really, both intriguing and interesting. Hopefully I won't get copyright by, I'm guessing, the TV in the background. But the thing is that you actually got the Straw Hat Pirates that would be entering the Water 7 city, right? If I actually can explain that. And we actually meet this man named Iceberg, whom is actually friends with Frankie for like the past 4 years, that had these blueprints that Pluton actually have created, I believe, to create the sea train in order for the citizens of Water 7 to emigrate. I think that's the word. To Enies Lobby, which is supposed to be the next arc I'm supposed to be watching, because of how their city is supposed to be shrinking, which definitely reminds me of Venice, like in Italy, because in Venice, if I actually got this right, because I don't know that much about Italy. My mom, she went to Florence a long time ago, back when I was not even in high school yet. Honestly, she loved it because, actually, I'm rambling here. The thing is that it's, well, practically, this is a city that's underwater, right? Or at least, it's like on top of a canal, if that actually makes sense. And the thing is that for Gelly Law, they're supposed to be spies behind CP9, which is Cyberpunk 9, which I'm believing there's supposed to be 9 of them, or better yet, they're supposed to be like 9 assassins that are supposed to be behind the world government, I suppose, that Luffy and the others that actually had to stop them. And Robin, she was actually behind them, which is kind of weird because she got I'm thinking she got manipulated in order to shoot Iceberg because of Blano, which is supposed to be that man with the horns. That actually was supposed to be CP9, I think. I was a little bit confused, though, because he's supposed to be the leader, if I actually got that right? I could be wrong now. It's been a long time. I mean, well, since I've, watched the beginning of this arc. And the thing is that Luffy and the others, they got their asses defeated, and then for Usopp, he's supposed to be fixing out the Going Merry because of how they want to still set sail of the ship, because of how they went through so many journeys of the Going Merry, from Skypiea to Alabasta, even the All Long arc, which is incredible how long it's been. And then Usopp, whom actually supposed to be kidnapped by Frankie, thus in order to actually get the Straw Hat Pirates, he finally hit Frankie's weak spot in order to tell him of how he's serious to keep the Going Merry and not buying another ship. And honestly, has been the most, one of the most, at least so far, Orbidia, this is probably the saddest moment I've ever seen of One Piece, because you literally have Usopp, whom is one of my favorite characters, by the way, that has worked so hard. He worked his ass off in order to rebuild the Going Merry. I mean, he's the one that tried to fix it up. Even though the others, well, they didn't do much, I suppose. They do love the ship, but the thing is that Usopp, he goes belong in a different level in order to actually take care of the Going Merry. And the funny thing is, the Going Merry is supposed to be, like, reincarnated as a fairy. I'm not sure if I got that part right. I wasn't paying attention when Frankie was talking about the story of what Usopp actually has seen, where they're back in Skypiea. I forget what episode it is, because I'm not going to remember. I know it's in Skypiea, of course. And the thing is that it's supposed to be a girl with wings, which is supposed to be not an angel, a fairy. And she felt cherished because of how Usopp adored the ship. And she basically, like, rebuilt the Going Merry, giving it, like, angel wings, so to speak, and even kind of like a rooster, like, mohawk, and, like, a little, I forgot the heck that thing is called, like, turtleneck, so to speak. And they were actually able to leave Skypiea after Luffy defeated Inuru's ass, so to speak. That was a really good arc. I enjoyed that, especially since it has to do with the natives going against the Skypieans, which kind of reminds me of the Native Americans going against the Americans, so that actually makes sense, if I got that right. I don't know much about my native history, but I just had to just do like a little review on this, at least from the top of my head, because this is a really, really good arc, and it is a challenge just to actually watch every single one episode of One Piece. I know I'm not the only person that watches every episode, because I love One Piece. It's just that I gotta be mentally healthy in order to actually do reviews, and just being in the mood to actually do my reactions, episode after episode. Otherwise, I'll be watching it on my own, but I might as well just do a reaction for each one. You know, it doesn't make it more fun, I suppose. So, I just wanted to share this review because I really adore One Piece. It's definitely my top 3 anime, so to speak. You know, I watch a lot of animes because I'm an otaku, but the thing is that One Piece, though, it's a long journey, especially since we're supposed to be hitting 1,000 episodes. I don't know how the heck the creators are keep going. It's ridiculous. I thought Doraemon, and don't you say a Pokemon. Heck, even Naruto, that are still going. Dragon Ball, though? Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't think Dragon Ball has as many episodes as Pokemon and Naruto does, but man, they just keep going. It's impressive, honestly. But that's what I like about One Piece. I mean, especially after getting spoiled by, like, the newer episodes, I cannot wait to get to that point. It's going to take me, who knows how long. I mean, I don't even know how long it'll take me to get to episode 300, honestly. So I just had to share this because I'm really enjoying the series so far, and I just hope that my review was pretty decent. And 247 is currently being processed right now. It shouldn't take too long because it's, if I could actually check this, it's a quarter way done. Yeah, my MacBook is really slow. I've been talking for, only like 8.5 minutes. So it should, okay, 25%, good. It should probably take me maybe like another hour. I don't know, give or take, I think. Yeah, so yeah, my MacBook is really, really slow. But other than that, I just hope that you enjoyed this little review, considering that I am a huge fan of the series and whatnot. And I'll just let you know, just to be like a little bit extra about me. If you're new here, I, struggle with like clinical depression and social anxiety, agoraphobia, and PTSD as well. And also, I guess I could just, like, Deon, I think you should probably share that. I did bump into someone I didn't like, because I, had an argument with them, because they worked at Walmart, right? At least one of the Walmarts where we live, and he's like an older man and whatnot. I mean, I know he totally forget about that incident. Even if he didn't, it doesn't matter. The thing is that I just didn't feel comfortable with him because of how, well, he did like my little plushie deck over there, but I don't know why the heck I'm gonna say this. I should have told him that I didn't want him to touch my plushie, and I mean, he wasn't being a creep or anything, right? But I don't know. I guess it's because I like to film out in public, and he got like a little bit sensitive. That's because I was filming out in public, at least in front of him, and I mean, he didn't get like a meltdown or anything. Of course not. I'm guessing because he worked there, and I kind of took a little bit personal. So some people don't like to be filmed or whatever, but I don't know. Some people can be at least be more kinder by telling them, "I don't want to be filmed. Thank you." Not like saying, "Don't film her" or something. I don't know. I'm just rambling how I've been feeling lately, and I saw him at the bus, and I just continued to walk by and mind my own business. So I could have told him I apologize, but you know what? It's just sometimes it's best not to talk to that person. And as long as they don't bother me, you know, that feeling still stings. You know, it's, I mean, I think that's just like the better decision, so to speak. So other than that, I mean, he was just like alone in the bus, and it was late. It was like 10:30, right? I forgot what time I got back home. It was pretty late. So, you know, I mean, it's whatever. So, I don't know. Sometimes, like, when you see, like, somebody that you don't like in public, it can be a little bit hard. You know, I try to, like, not let that get over me, or let them take power over me, even though they haven't done anything, like, physical towards me. I don't know. Other than that, I did feel awful yelling at him, and then he yelled at me and whatnot, like, telling me to leave me alone, and, I just told him, like, I'll call the police or something. That was a little bit much. You know, it's just to, like, guessing threatening him so that he won't, like, bug me, I guess. I don't know. But other than that, I apologize for the rambling, because I have, like, long memory, like, of, like, people that would bully me, I suppose, and that's why I kind of remember people that have harassed me in the past, or made me uncomfortable, than people that were kind to me. I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, I've seen those are strange. But other than that, sorry for the rambling. That's just a little review of the Water 7 arc, at least of episode 247. And I cannot wait until the Annie's lobby arc.